Hello, chat. Hello. Hi, Jesse, and hello, Spoon, for the first time. Hello. Hi, Grime. Hi, Wyatt. I'm just tweeting out the live stream. I'll post it on Blue Sky too. What are you guys yapping about? What are you guys talking about? First. Listen, chat, listen. If there's anyone who's first... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold on, wrong thing. If anyone's first, it's me. Hi, Netso. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi, how are you? How are you all? Let me see this. No, you didn't ping me at all. How was I supposed to see it? I don't think I was pinged at all, was I? No, you didn't. How was I supposed to know that you posted it? I wasn't gonna know. And I just pinged you all that I got out of the shower. I was rushing to get back to stream. I didn't have time to... Oh, what am I, some sort of lazy jerk who messes around reading Discord instead of getting things ready like I promised? Speaking of which, I'm still tweeting out streams right now, Wyatt. Take your meds. You're getting too hyper again. You're not that hyper. Also, hi, Goku Black. Hello, hello, hi. I have good news about, oh yeah, let me pin this again. I need to grab that. I definitely don't have this fucking message anywhere. I'm just gonna have to copy it from my Twitter. Hold on. Hey, no fighting in my chat. No fighting or I take the thighs away. Okay, there we go. The Zion is back up as it should be pinned. But good news about the Zion, by the way. Actually important stuff that I have to say. We already raised $4,800 in our first day for charity. Which I am very, 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 very happy about. Very, very happy about. $4,000 in the first day. Hello, Panda. Hello. We raised $4,800 on the first day. Which is really, really great. I'm very, very happy for that. Hey. Hey, you two. I said I was taking your thighs away. But yeah, we already made $4,000 on pre-orders, which I'm very happy for. Very, very glad that we got to that amount. Need to sit up in my chair properly. Hi, Ananam. Hello, hello. Look how my thing is. One's higher than the other. Crazy ass thing. Yeah, we made $4,000. I'm super duper happy. How's your day been so far, chat? How has your day been, chat members? I've just been, you know, getting ready, doing what have you, trying to find pictures to post on Twitter in a relative time frame. You doing well, Inuit? Oh, hi, Inuit. Hello. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. I still have to like get D&D stuff ready for Sherry for next week. You gotta go. Hope you like your painting. I gotta work on. All right. Let me once again tell you why, because you don't listen. I was busy, and now since we hit 4K, we hit 100 sales, I have to now focus on drawing a celebration picture. So no, I'm not gonna have time to look at that right now. I'm very busy, Wyatt. I keep telling you this. And I didn't even know you pinged me. I don't know where it is in the chat. I'll have to scroll up and look around. You didn't ping anything. You didn't ping. You don't listen. Take your meds. You're a little tired but pushing through? That's good, Panda. At least you're pushing. Me, I'm also tired, as you can clearly see from me having to remind Wyatt like 5 times because he hasn't taken his meds. That, you know. You didn't ping. There's no ping here, Wyatt. You're lying. Thank you, Spoos. I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad the collabs are mostly done for the most part. Let me show you. I made sure to close all my porn tabs, including the one that had me naked on it. But yeah, I'm glad with how everything worked out. Yeah, I know. I see you lurk from time to time into it. And I see the very few times you talk. Ugh. I need to pull this down. I don't want to get too hot. There we go. Yeah, I'm very proud that the collabs are done. What? Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot Artistic Channel because Wyatt doesn't listen, and I think he did. I think he doesn't know how pings work. So let me show you guys. Wyatt, you don't know how pings work. Let me show you. Let me show you. No pings. What you probably did was go back and edit an old post and then add my name to it. Which is not how pings work. You're dumb, Wyatt. You're dumb. No pings. There's new messages, but no pings. You edited a message. So that's why I don't know, Wyatt. And besides, if you listened before I said I couldn't see it, I told you I have to work on this. This is our charity, Wyatt. I have to focus on getting a sticker out to celebrate because we just hit the milestone. So I gotta work quick and get the charity picture out, Wyatt. I don't have time. This dude is so brain dead. Take your meds. Take your meds, man. But yeah, day's been great. And like I said, we got to 4,000 sales. So now I have to draw a celebration picture for it. Because, you know, I was the only one who said, yeah, I'll do it. I think I have time to do so. So I'm going to try to make a celebration picture for 100 sales, a little chibi. I got to think of a pose like super duper quick to do it. And I don't need any distractions, Wyatt. You need to pay attention. Let me see what chibi references I have. This music's loud as fuck. I gotta make it safe work, obviously, but it's gotta be like a nice, cute chibi. I can't have it be like sex, sex, sex. Oh yeah, I have chibi references here. I got one. I got a nice chibi here I would like to draw. Yeah, I'm very happy that we were able to get to 4K in a single day. I'm very happy for all you here who did pre-order it. If any of you did. You don't already have your saves ready for Chapter 5? How do you not have them ready? I have mine ready. I had them ready since I played Chapter 3 and 4. Did you not have like a thing for all Shadow Crystals, a thing for Weird Route, and just a random fuck other third thing? You don't have stuff for that? I thought everyone did that like last year when they were playing Chapter 3 and 4. Hi Zach, hi Zach. I was just telling chat that we reached 100 sales on the sign. And we raised $4,800 for charity. So now I'm drawing the celebration picture. A little cute chibi sticker. I was gonna draw like a different one with like a little butt out chibi, but you know. A little nice, normal, cute Sandy art would be nice. Maybe a little bit of bulge. The clothing will obviously be suggestive, but you know, it's whatevs. You've been replaying. Oh, so you never. Well, you never kept your save files. You never like kept your save files anywhere to prevent that from happening. Cute art. I haven't even started anything yet. There's lines on the screen. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a promotion post for the Zine. I can't have it be porn. This is for charity. How many times I gotta tell you guys this? It's for charity, chat. It's for charity. We're raising for charity. You only kept one save? Ah, okay. Better than nothing. That's the weird route. Oh, you don't have a normal thing. Well, at least you know to save your save files properly for later. Yeah, that's what the pinned message is. It's a Zine. Hold on, I gotta do this again. And let me run it all through back with you guys again. Let me tell you about the charity again. So we got a huge collab with a bunch of artists making a book full of RPG themed, you know, pinups. That's not porn. In case any of you are worried about there being porn, it's all like festive pinups. There's no porn here. With all these artists working together to make a Zine to raise money for charity. We got everybody here. Pre-orders available. You can scan this QR code literally right now, etc. Blah blah. It's on pre-order right now. You can all like buy it and what have you, etc. Blah blah. And we have all these guys working on it. All these guys are working on it, and you can buy it right now and make money for help us make money for charity. Why is my thing like super duper delayed? What the fuck happened? Tess, there we go. Yeah, we've already, like I said, we've reached 120 sales. So like last time I was told, we reached 120 sales. So we've raised $4,800. I'm trying to talk about charity, Jesse. Come on. I'm trying to talk about helping the less fortunate. You're looking cringe right now. Immature ass chat. But yeah, we raised $4,800 for charity so far. which I'm very happy for. So thank you for those of you here who may or may not have bought it, or at least shared and reposted the tweet to help sales get pushed. I do hope you guys continue to buy it. And like I said, right now I'm drawing the celebration for reaching our 100 milestone, because we were gonna have, like, I said, like, oh, we should probably have Doxy do it, but they're like, oh, Doxy's probably not around. They're very busy, etc. Blah blah. Because Doxy is gonna be, we want Doxy to be a part of this and draw with us, because Doxy is the original person who Doxy was Jesse, I'm talking about real charity. Shut up for 5 seconds and then make your jokes after. You fucking tone deaf monkey. But yeah, we're hoping to get Doxy in, because Doxy is literally the originator, like, actually unironically the originator of Femboy art getting popular on the internet. They were the original artists who got most of that stuff popular, and we were able to get them in for this collab. Well, we were able to get them in the server, so we're trying to get them to get stuff, but they're, like, really busy because Doxy has a lot of big, like, important stuff to do. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I'm gonna just draw, like, a simple one. Maybe I'll make it kind of suggestive. Because we're all supposed to, we're gonna draw and announce, like, multiple milestone stuff at certain times. So I guess multiple of us, if we have time, we're gonna draw milestone stuff. And if not, I can just draw the other artists' OCs who don't have time to draw milestone art. Hello, Izuki. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. I'm drawing milestone art for my art collab. We reached 100 sales. I mean, yeah, like we weren't here, Yoshi, but I explained the whole book is suggestive pinups by all those porn artists. All these artists drew suggestive pinups for the book. We're selling it, and we've already made 120 sales at the very least, from what I know. But, you know, I'm trying to do, like, a nice cute chibi, because that's what Tori asked me to do, the actual owner of this collab. So I'm trying to, like, you know, do what the leader told me to do and not just do my own thing. I'm doing something, chat, responsibly. I'm being told to do things. This isn't a free Sandy picture. This isn't me just doing whatever, guys. About me trying to tell chat multiple times, this is charity. I'm working together with people for charity. Sandy, do something obviously bad and horrible. You guys are, like, kind of bad people sometimes. Well, you're not bad, you're tone deaf. Bad is a strong word, and you guys aren't bad. And no, I know, I can see, like, 5 chat matters typing already. No, I don't mean you. I mean the obvious people. I know you're like, what did I know most of you are typing in the chat. What'd I do? I know, not you. I know. Every day I get closer and closer to becoming Joey, where I just, like, yell at you guys, spit on you, and insult you literally, like, every day, just like Joey does. Or like Sherry does. Every day I get closer and closer to being like Joey and Sherry because of the way you guys act. Or I just become Queso and I start yelling, mods! Mods! Every day. Yeah, I gotta get Sherry's thing ready. He's gonna be fighting like 6 Elder Dragons. next D&D session, and I haven't like actually wrote down like all of his stats and stuff onto like my little sheety. Thank you, Zach. Finally, a responsible chat member says something nice about us raising $4,000 for charity instead of being a loon. I'm proud of you, Zach. The Zach that smiles back. Yeah. I mean, chat lacks a normal, respectable person. This is why you guys don't get rated into other chats. You have terrible, terrible social skills for some reason. People frighten you. People may frighten you, but you don't say dumb stuff during a charity. You guys don't say... people may frighten you, and but you're not saying inappropriate shit for charity stuff. Honestly, because honestly, I've been seeing that a lot on Twitter lately, and it made me upset. Like, not towards our charity, but like towards like the Sonic Stream charity. Just like how rude and horrible Sonic fans have been towards the charity stream for Sonic, which is like, dude, what is wrong with you people? You guys are horrible. I kept seeing that. That was so like bad, like how Sonic fans are reacting. At least Twitter Sonic fans. Facebook Sonic fans are completely fine and respectful about it, but Twitter Sonic fans are horrible. How dare you have amazing social skills? I can handle a phone call a week. I'm an adult. I believe you, Steve. I know which chat members are responsible, and I know which ones are completely the reason I don't raid most people. I think the worst thing was when that one chat member took the plap emote, no, the ball bounce emote, and started spamming it in other VTubers chats. Like other streamers chats, and got us like in trouble. And then I banned them. After they came in, they bragged about it and thought that thought nothing would happen from bragging about it to me. It was very dumb of them. If someone gets tone deaf to that point, I just ban you. Because at that point, you're just a hindrance to chat. And to me. That's probably like the only time I've banned someone that wasn't my mods. Yeah, it was really, really dumb. Really, really fucking dumb. That's why any like suggestive emotes, I just put it to tier 3 subs. So at the very least, if you waste and do something bad like that, I at least get money out of you. That's why no one here has access to the Plap emote, because no one is gonna grab it and pay that money. Yes, Sonny Art. Hi Lupu. Hi Lipu. Hi Lipu. We're drawing a celebration. We reached 4K sales on the pre-orders. Well, not 4K sales. We made $4,800 in sales for the pre-orders. So I'm drawing the celebration art. But yeah, of course that's my OC. That's me. Look, we're the same. Look at us. That's literally the same. Obviously, I'm cosplaying, but it's the same. That's my same OC. Same skin tone, eyes, horns slightly, mouth, beauty mark. That's me, chat. And also it's posted on my Twitter. It's posted on my account. Are you confused? I see. Yeah. All pre-orders are up live now. If you want to get your digital version has less pages, doesn't have all the whips and stuff for the work on how we made it. But it'll come earlier. It'll come on the 30th of this month. I do like headbutting people. Explain what it is? Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Oh, this music is so intense. I don't like it. I don't like how intense this music is. Let me put on something else to read while I explain. Ahem. The World Femboy Forum 2026. Ah! Luckily that's censored. I didn't know that was there. Hold on, let me close that too, just in case. Can I click it again? Okay, it's already closed. Anyways. But yeah, let me read to you what it's about. The World Femboy Forum 2026. It is 64 fully illustrated pages featuring bonus notes and work in progress pages. That's what the physical one is. And an A4 size spread page. And like A4 size spread page is like one thing, and A3 full spread, which are 2 pages, featuring art from 23 different artists. There's a physical edition and a digital edition. The physical edition is 46 fully colored pages with our works in progress, bonus notes, shipped directly to your door, and obviously it's physical. Then there's the digital edition, which is 32 digital high-res pages, and it'll only be available after June 30th once we finish. It'll be an instant digital download, but you know, like has less pages. So the physical edition is $40 and the digital edition is $20. You got all that? That's what it is. All proceeds will be donated to a UK charity foundation. Yeah, an art book with all of our art of us like as RPG classes. So like I chose the Maple Story RPG class. Some people chose Moss Hunter. Pokey chose Beast Tamer. Other people chose like Necromancer. Like pretty much any fantasy class from like any game that we chose. Like just any RPG class from any game that we chose. And yeah, that's that. Ugh. Now back to drawing the $4,000 celebration. Yeah, you can pre-order it now. Now, chat. Using that link I have pasted up there. Or you can at least retweet one of me or Tori's posts so that people know. And they can buy it if they want. All the money goes to charity. All proceeds go to charity. Shut up. Yeah. How long is the sale up for? It'll be up sale for a good long while, from what I can tell. I don't think it says when sales close here. I know the digital version only will go on sale after June 30th, but the physical version you can pre-order now. I don't see. Tori didn't tell us how long it will go on for, as far as I know. But I'm assuming it'll still be there for a long while. I guess I can check the page actually. Let me check the page if it says how long. So the physical version will be shipped at the end of July when you buy it, and the digital version will be on sale at the end of June, which you'll get immediately. And most of this information you can actually just see if you click the link on my tweet. You can see what they're for. Yeah, it's all fantasy RPG style classes, from loyal death knights to deadly necromancers. All proceeds go to the Mermaid UK charity. Yeah, it doesn't tell me when it stops going on sale. It doesn't tell me when it stops. This is the first time they've really done a sale charity thing like this, I believe. Yeah, we went out of our way to look for it because literally when we said, oh, let's think about doing this for charity instead of keeping our money. Because we were going to keep the money and we're like, we're all different people. So like splitting the money is hard because different currencies in every country and it's very hard to do it. And we didn't want to do the math. So we decided on charity and then we looked really hard into it because, there's a lot of issues when it comes to certain charities. So that, Tori looked and went out of their way to look for one that they use because Tori does a lot of that work. Because Twitch is dumb. $20. Hello, $20. Good boy, $20. Hello, 20 Hello. Pats your head, raises your fur, scratches your head. I don't know. Good boy, $20. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Oh shit. The sound redeems are in full thrust today, aren't they? Fine. Let me stretch. There. Yeah, we'll probably do some of this and then I'll work on maybe I'll work on some, you guys can watch me write D&D stuff. Because I gotta get, like I said, Sherry's whole thing set up because I didn't fuck. God damn it. I didn't write down all of his status effects. Why is it doing that glitch? Goodness gracious. Don't trash the big T like that. I can trash the big T as much as I want. I ain't no Twitch sycophant. Community control? What's community control? That sounds interesting. What is that, Jack? What is Jack? Sorry. I've been thinking a lot about Jack from Final Fantasy lately. From Stranger's Paradise. I've been thinking about that a lot. I'm making him a Keyblade in my Kingdom Hearts campaign because we don't have a Wayfinder. What is the name of the Birth by Sleep trio? I don't actually know. What's their name? I only know Wayfinder trio. Okay, so they are the Wayfinder trio, because I thought that was the Islander trio. Okay, so yeah, we need a Wayfinder trio because our Wayfinder trio campaign just pretty much doesn't exist and was not properly set up. So I'm just using the three characters from the beginning of my section, which were Zach, Jack, and Tara. That's not her name. Her name's Tara. Her name's not Final Fantasy. Well, yeah, I know she's from Final Fantasy 6. I picked her. I don't care if they know. I don't care. Yeah, the Birth by Sleep trio. We were gonna have one. So my the other GM was running a Kingdom Hearts campaign, and then he did a Birth by Sleep thing. I wasn't there to see any of it because, you know, they never waited for me or told me when they were running it, even though I wanted to go and see it because I was writing connected lore, so I couldn't really get anything. So because I know nothing of it, and from what I heard and what I know about it, it was kind of messy and barely Birth by Sleep themed at all. I'm just gonna toss the whole thing aside and just focus on the small things that were probably set up in actual Birth by Sleep, and just make the Wayfinder trio replaced by another trio, which are like, you know, the kids that were supposed like you know, the kids from Final Fantasy in the original Kingdom Hearts that was on Sora's Island. Because when I was doing my section, I asked for the kids to be, you know, Jack from Final Fantasy 1, Zack from Crisis Core, and Terra from 6. I didn't ask for the names of the trio. I asked for the trio name. Yoshi, catch up. We already moved on. We already know the name. We already said Wayfinder trio. Catch up. Refresh your Twitch. Refresh your brain. Hard to imagine Jack as a kid. Yeah, it was very funny. He was very funny. So I'm gonna make him a Keyblader and just make that trio the replacement for the Wayfinder trio. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give Jack a Keyblade and whatever, blah blah, and I'll like probably have them set up their Keyblade training during the Dream Drop Distance campaign that I'm going to run. I just still need to figure out like I've already told you guys about the Kingdom Hearts campaign. I just need to figure out like how and when I'm going to start that, because right now there's only like 2 players really there, because I don't really expect the 3rd player to really show up in any games ever again, because I don't think they will. So like I'm just organizing that and getting that ready in some form or whatever, because the other players deserve to have their characters finished, and I also want to finish my character's story. So technically it's 3 players, but I'm now a GM. How long do I usually stream? I stream like for 5 fucking hours. I have no sense of like restraint. I'm worse than Fua. Well, I say worse than Fua, but Fua streams for like 2 or 3 hours because he gets tired or sick most of the time. Yeah, I stream long hours. Hello, Gostic. Hello again. I want to copy the hair, but I can't do that because my hair is on a porn canvas. I posted the whip update for the Honey Playbox toy in my server chat. So anyone who's subscribed to my channel can see the whip, because I treat you guys like Patreon subs. Can you get a hello? Hello. Hello, Ninja. Hello. Don't worry, I won't be like fucking Johan who never says hello to people. Look at this chud. Hold on. Speaking of chud, I gotta fix his like body. Is it Spiritfarer music? It was Legend of Zelda. Now it's currently the Nintendo Wii U Game Maker. I don't see any Spiritfarer music here on this playlist. Yeah, this is a Donathon reward, yeah. Oh my god, hi IG, hello.
Bro, this twink has the tightest little body I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I remember to say hi to everybody. I go down the list. I could finish Johan's thing right now because I separate all the body parts to look like a VTuber. Maybe one day I'll force Johan to use PNG Tuber Plus. And then he'll yell at me to learn PNG Tuber Remix, and I'll tell him I'd rather die. Yeah, I said hi to you, Edgy. Edgy, I always say hi to you. This guy. I'm gonna put this guy in my thing. Hello, hello, hi, hello, hi. My day, I showered, I rushed here to stream, and I heard that we made 4,000 sales. Like I've been telling you guys all throughout the stream today that we made, not 4,000 sales, $4,000 on for the charity. Yeah. I only woke up like an hour, like 2 hours before stream. Yeah, I'm really glad that happened. Now I can say, now whenever I go like back to church and people are just like, hey man, what have you been doing? I can say I raised $4,000 for charity. I just can't tell people at church what charity was for. I'll say it's like men's mental health awareness because that's also happening this month. So I'll lie to them. Hi Ace. Hello. Hi. I should draw Edgy as an NPC for my D&D campaign as like a delivery rabbit since I have a race of Sylvans. Just give Edgy random fucking art. Well, yeah, we made 100 sales on the first day. I hope we make more. I've been good, Ace. I've been good. Like I said, I've just been getting D&D stuff ready. I'm like looking. I was like getting the magic stuff and whatever from the Kingdom Hearts campaign and whatever, and I made a backup just in case mysteriously for some reason I would know exactly the reason it disappears. So I copied the handout that I had for the Kingdom Hearts campaign and backed up all the files just in case. And now I'm making like a Dragon Quest spell list for the other campaign to fully separate their vibes more, because I like my campaigns having different vibes. I don't like reusing ideas. So like even my sci-fi campaign, it reused a lot of ideas from my first one. I removed as much as I realistically could without changing the world drastically, and just kept a few things just to keep the theming of the worlds and keep it similar and well, not similar, but you know, distinct. Because that's what I've been doing for a lot of the campaigns now that I have control over. I've been furtherly trying to change how the One Piece campaign works so that it feels more unique and different. So it's not just a same campaign, but with a One Piece paint of coat. My fantasy campaign, I gave it a little bit more fantasy and different things. The other one, I'm making more Dragon Quest coded, even though like it's more so based in Final Fantasy. But the Kingdom Hearts campaign is unmovable when it comes to it being Final Fantasy, so I can't really fuck with that. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a Dragon Quest flair, so it feels different from Kingdom Hearts, and make it their spells that. But I'll let them keep materia and shit like that. Because I made like a whole list of... Well, I didn't make... I found a whole list of materia, and I wrote all the sheets out and everything that I found online that someone really made really well, and I translated a bit better to 5e so that people could use it in my video game campaign I told you guys I was running a long time back. So I'm gonna like make a list of spells that are like the Final Fantasy spells, but for Dragon Quest spells. So instead of Mega Flare and shit, it'll be like Kazap, Kafreeze, Sizzle, Shittle, blah 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 blah. And all those Dragon Quest spells for anyone who has characters left in those campaigns. They can update them and add whatever they want, get a whole unique spell list, etc. blah blah. And then I have like another one, like the fucking... I don't even know what the campaign really was. It was really unique. I don't really understand Ethoria. Please don't be porn. Thank goodness. Yeah, I do a lot of D&D work, chat. Way more than I probably should. As Petite and Cryo likes to yell at me about. Honestly, it does suck that I'm more so than likely gonna have to start my Kingdom Hearts and One Piece campaigns with just 3 people, including me. You. I do. I love it. I had a lot because I think I told you guys this when I first started doing D&D. I did it when I got broken up with. It was right when COVID started. So I was like, I need an outlet to get over and play stuff. And I played D&D once, and I already got over the fact that I thought it was fucking cringe as hell. So I was like, this is pretty fun. Maybe I can just write lore and story and just get my mind and just like, you know, escapism fantasy world type shit. So like I did that and I had a lot of fun. It was like it was pretty much my coping thing. And I guess because of that, I still have joy in doing it. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't care. Don't apologize. I don't care. Yeah, that's the only reason I still like doing it, really. And of course, now I have actual nice players because Sherry and the rest of them are very, very nice. Twinkle and them are very nice. If not, they're very dumb, but they're very nice. Like all my players are nice now and not like extremely toxic cheaters and harassers and bullies. Honestly, if I ever make you guys play a D&D campaign, the only campaign you guys will ever fucking play will be a recreation of the fucking Kingdom Hearts mobile game. And you all die at the end in the war. Because that would be funny and kind of interesting as fuck. However, my brain does not want to bother thinking about how to do that. It wouldn't be hard. I'm pretty sure there's a very simple way to do it. To just mass do shit. But I don't wanna. But it'd be really funny. Yeah, you guys would just get union crossed. He hates us. No. I already have to, like, you guys already know. I already have to, like, take care of, like, how many campaigns was I left with? Let me see. One Piece. Kingdom of the Hill. Tales of Euphoria. Kingdom Hearts. I think those are the only 4 that I'm actually picking up, and I'm not bothering with all the other ones because I don't see a point in really going that far. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts mobile game was nice. Right now, I'm fucking like I was talking to Kerosene and I was like, I'm gonna make Maleficent important. So I'm just like putting Maleficent in the plot threads. I'm trying to like make Kingdom Hearts, but you know, a lot more fun and stuff because I like Kingdom Hearts, but there's like obviously things about Kingdom Hearts I don't like the dropping and letting down of like so many like interesting plot ideas when it comes to like Disney villains and other stuff, which are probably because of Disney constraints. And our original GM was like, I'm just gonna keep the entire thing the exact same, warts and all. I'm gonna remove all the Final Fantasy stuff from 3. I'm not gonna bother making sense of this. I'm gonna ignore this. I'm gonna keep this exactly the same way. I'm not gonna let the Disney villains do any more important. So like, but that's lame. That's like the main things no one likes about it. But because it was, you know, his favorite series, and even though he knew it was bad, he was like, I'm just gonna keep the bad stuff because that's what makes it it. And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think the bad parts make it. I think it's the theming and everything. So I'm just going to make literally a better version of Kingdom Hearts. And just like add and, you know, make things better. I'm going to keep the Final Fantasy stuff in. I'm going to make the trio on the island actually important and be Keybladers. Yeah, there's a lot of easy ways to fix it. He just never wanted to. I told you guys this before. But like he never wanted to change anything. If something was just bad and lame, he would keep it because he thinks that that's important. I don't know the reason. It was just like because he just thought it was important to keep it that way. Yeah, I mean, once again, all the lore for Kingdom Hearts 4 is also in a mobile game that also doesn't exist at all anymore, and no one played. A lot of the characters in the trailer were from the mobile game, and a lot of the things that happened in the trailer were from the closed beta of the mobile game that no one knows. So a lot of the stuff in the trailer for 4 that just came out was closed beta stuff nobody knows because it got canceled by Square. Yeah, I don't like how the Kingdom Hearts team does their lore. Because like it's not the fact their lore is complicated. They just distribute it in the most stupid, inane, and just idiotic ways. There were 3 mobile games. There was the first one, there was the different version of Union Cross, the second one, there was the Missing Link that never came out. Horrible, horrible, horrible Square Enix. The Kingdom Hearts team just like making things annoying and stupid. Yeah, the Ansem reports were great. The Kingdom Hearts team has such a ass-backward way of distributing lore. It's honestly why, despite, you know, Xenoblade devs not really making a through line throughout their entire plot, that I'm actually kind of glad they make it very easy to consume their lore. It's like, you don't have to play Xenogears, but if you do, you'll understand more. But you don't need to. We'll tell you. we'll tell you the whole thing in this game. Zola, why are you howling? I hear howling upstairs. I think the phone's ringing. She loves howling when the phone rings. But yeah, that's why I like enjoy the way Xenoblade tells its stories, because at least it's not a pain to keep up with all the plot. What? That's my dog. You're weird. Yeah, I gotta manage all those things. I already told you guys how like I wrote the whole thing on like how my original campaign like had its 10-year time skip. I read you guys that whole plot thing before in the on stream where I was like, here's the 5 years that happened between the ending of my campaign and the connection between the other world, which the other GM was running. And I like told you like how the world developed and all the issues that came from the two worlds crossing over that it had to change and etc. Blah blah blah, all that stuff. And then I told you guys like how they didn't like it and shit. But yeah, that world is pretty much good and done. I just have to like fix magic systems and figure out what events happen. Oh, well, that makes sense. You pretty much got confused because you played Kingdom Hearts 4 before playing Kingdom Hearts 1. No, that's Kingdom Hearts like 3 technically. That's the third Kingdom Hearts game. Yeah, I have that done. The One Piece campaign is also fine because it's just One Piece. Kingdom Hearts needs a little bit of fixing, but bare minimum, not a lot. Do you think they even remember the wild card? I don't trust the Kingdom Hearts dev team to remember a lot of things. They forgot Final Fantasy in their penultimate third game, man. I don't trust them too much. They forgot the Final Fantasy part of the Final Fantasy crossover. I don't trust them to remember that card. No, so it's Chain of Memories and 365 Days Over 2. Because 365 Days Over 2 came out before 2, right? Did it? I think it did. 365 Days Over 2 didn't come out before 2? It came out after? Oh, okay then. I didn't know that. I did not know. Yeah, chronologically it is. I know, they told me. Yeah, no, they just told me that, yeah, no, it didn't come out before, it came out after. Not as confusing as Fate? Well, yeah, it's Fate. Yeah, I don't think they're really good at remembering certain plot threads with how much they kind of fumble things. I don't trust Nomura in them. They're not really that good. I don't think Nomura is that great of a storyteller sometimes. Kingdom Hearts has like really great points, but they drop the ball on a lot of like really interesting parts that would have been interesting. And that's like the parts of the Kingdom Hearts campaign I never liked. The parts that were obviously just, we didn't do this thing right and we forgot, so it's just kind of a wart. And instead of fixing it so that it was proper, we just kept keeping the bad parts. And I was like, I don't like this. It got less fun the more bullshit parts we just kept instead of rectifying it. Because a lot of the things I'd be like, why is this, etc. blah blah, would never be met with an actual reason. It would just be like, oh, that's just because that's how the video game did it. I'm like, that's not, I don't like that. I don't like just doing it because the video game did it. I want to do something because it's interesting and great. That's like my difference to approaching campaigns when it came to the other GM. Because like I would go out of my way to rewrite and change like plot threads, or like just use plot points that were inspired from the things I was using and just like rechange it to fit, or rework it to like fit different themes or make it better. And whatever campaign I was using them for. Because like my main campaign like had a lot of Xenoblade and Monster Hunter stuff. But it wasn't me just redoing Xenoblade 1 or 2. It was me using the concepts and characters from those worlds in different situations. Compared to like the One Piece and Kingdom Hearts campaign, which are just strictly only following the book, anime, and games of One Piece and Kingdom Hearts and nothing else, and no deviation at all except the things that that specific GM wanted and nothing out of the other players wanted. Which was like, I don't like this. It's not fun. I feel so restrained in these campaigns. I don't feel like I have choices. Which is ironic. Oh, the sequence breaking. Anything could happen. Yeah, your way and however way. Oh, goodbye. Good night, Scolder. Good night. Good night. Yeah, we had to reset the timeline. That pretty much was how like the video game campaign I ran went. It was just constant timeline resetting because we kept fucking around and breaking the system so much. It was very fun. I liked it. It was probably the most chaotic campaign. It's more chaotic than One Piece, which is crazy. I remember that. Yeah. Because I remember we were talking about it. Yeah, you and me. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember you and me talked about this together. Yeah, that was our plan. Our plan was to do that. Yeah. Yeah, because we did to her too. And like we're not gonna see her for a long while. You had to buy a PS2 for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 after playing 3 and 3. Understandable. I mean, you have to. Right now, I've just been kind of like giving Kingdom Hearts characters small things because I'm still giving the benefit of doubt of waiting on the third Keyblader. Well, fourth Keyblader because I'm technically one. The fourth Keyblader to if they can ever get their things together before like moving on. But I'm like giving them the small plot threads and whatever. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I've just been like giving them small things. I've been giving them like sigil work and then having them trying to have them appear as guests in other campaigns so they have stuff to do with their characters. So it feels like they're still like progressing and moving. Because I don't want them to be held back by a player who more than likely is probably purposefully not showing up just because they don't want to and just leaving everyone else's characters out to dry because they just don't want to say it. In the chance that is the possibility. Like I don't want because that's what was happening with like the sci-fi campaign. Everyone's characters was being held up by one person who purposely wasn't showing up and lying about it. And everyone's characters couldn't get their stories done. And I only made it pushed ahead because people outside of the campaign were like, dude, that's not fair to the rest of your group of players to just hold everybody out. I do not remember any fucking thing I did in Union Cross. I do not remember this. You may remember that. I do not remember what fucking union I was a part of in Union Cross. And also, I never did a Union Cross campaign, so I don't know that either. We never did that. Yeah, we were planning on doing one, but it never came to fruition. Honestly, it would have been really hard to do. Yeah, they weren't that different. They didn't really mean anything. It was just whoever your master was. Which is kind of lame, but you know, it is what it is. A Vulpes. But yeah, I've just been like making them part of like the official D&D lores and stuff so the Keyblayers have anything to do. because it does suck that was one of the most interesting set of characters that were very well working together. Just gets kind of left aside, and I don't want to do that. They're very interesting. I love the whole Keyblader group that we had in the campaign. Even the not so fully developed ones. Because it was a really interesting and nice dynamic. And the world building was very nice, even if it was kind of thrown in out of nowhere most of the time and I was not told or asked about it to set things up properly. And it did eventually get me to start writing swaths of lore. Like, yeah, mainly it was Sherry who got me to start like getting interested in writing swaths of like character lore and shit. But, you know, me feeling like I had to like put a leash and like a stopping point to stop everyone from just messing around so much and just writing swaths of lore without telling me because everyone forgot that they were supposed to tell me when they were doing anything. It was fun to do. Because like I told you guys, I have lore based on how all the dragons operate now because that was just thrown in by another GM and they didn't really fully flesh it out. I have things set on the gods because I was being constantly thrown on top of with no one bothering to clarify how any of it properly worked. I have explanations on the worlds and how that worked because people were just adding worlds to my mythos without bothering to explain how any of it worked. And to the void to add like a force of nature, and I added a sigil for like multiverse cops because people were asking for that. And then constantly just building up multiversal traveling people without bothering to do so, which was not really that big of a problem. That one was fine. This one was just personal, full-on requests. And things in the like just how the universe, the setting operates. And everyone got mad, even though having a setting handout is probably the most basic thing you're supposed to do from a D&D standpoint, that we just did not do, and was probably very important to have way earlier on, but, you know, I did it. Yeah, we did not have a lot of established... We did not do our setting. But that was just because I think, like, 2 players were gaslighting another set of players, like the rest of the players, by just telling them, like, yeah, you guys don't need to do all this. You don't need to write your character in the plot and thing. You can just write whatever you want. You don't need to do this. The GM doesn't have to... The GM has to abide by whatever you write. You don't have to abide by the GM's rules, which is not any way D&D works when it comes to world building and making your character. Because a lot of them were very confident in the fact that they... Like, very, very proudly confident that you did not need to know about the world or the lore to write your character in a setting, which is the most wrong possible thing you can ever get about D&D. I think it's, like, the most basically wrong thing you can say when it comes to making a D&D character is that I don't need to know about the campaign I'm a part of to make a character for the campaign. Which is, no, you definitely need to know. And I don't know where they got the idea from. I don't know who told them that. But I'm guessing it was one of the players who writes her own lore a ton. Because the other players would not... I don't think really anyone else would encourage them to do so. It was just crazy like how common that was an issue, where a lot of players would just ignore world building and lore and just like write their own things for their character. And it's like, this, you can't be doing this. You guys got to write as part of campaign. If you're playing in campaign, otherwise, why are you playing in campaign if you're not writing part of campaign? You're just using it as a vehicle to tell a whole different story that's not part of campaign. Because that got like a real big thing where multiple players would do that. They get angry and they would just like leave. Like in my first campaign, players would start doing that with their characters and just start writing them in a downward spiral that people were just like, I don't really care about this character. Then the sci-fi campaign, it got worse. And then in the video game campaign, it started happening with a few other characters. I'm like, oh, this is just a mess. People just think they could go around writing whatever. So like, that was the main reason I like also wrote all the lore documents I read to you guys. Because one, it was fun and helped me flesh out my world that I've had since I was a little boy. And, you know, clear up a bunch of the D&D stuff. Because like, it's part my lore, and like the rest of the parts are everyone else's characters and information and lore being fit together. Oh. Hello, March. Hello. Hello, Madrid. Yeah. And I use my lore definitely as a base for my D&D campaigns, but it's not like my plot. That's like the one thing the other writers didn't ever consider when they were writing big swaths of lore for the campaigns. My campaign definitely uses my original childhood lore as a base and me fleshing it out so it fits more in an actual campaign setting. But I took everyone's characters and players and like lores and plot points and wove them together to like have all their things, all their mythoses fit. But because these players did not care about anyone else they were playing with, they saw everything I wrote as only my lore and not the fact that it was including everyone else's. Like, I think I mentioned this on stream. I wrote a bunch of like space laws for the sci-fi campaign, and and one of the players accused me of like ChatGPT generating the whole thing, and I said, every single law here corresponds to another player in the group. Just because you don't remember any of the other players' characters, plots, backstories, or like importance doesn't mean that this is all fake. It just means you didn't pay attention to any of the other players at all throughout the campaign and only focused on your character instead of playing as part of a party. You know, it was very egregious. It was like it was the most. You haven't been paying attention for 2 whole years. We've been playing this campaign to the point where you saw all these plot threads. I don't know who this is. I'm not answering. Hangs up. You saw all these plot threads, etc. Blah blah, and all these lines like that were to establish other characters, like, you know, arcs and what have you. Instead of being like, oh, this corresponds to this person's backstory. This corresponds to this person's character and backstory. You just assumed it was AI generated because you didn't pay attention to anyone else but your character. Which was like a common consent among like a very small amount of players in the group. I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy that it's gotten so bad to the point where you guys are accusing things of being AI generated because you don't remember it happening. Because you pay attention to nobody else but your own OCs. And everyone was very 2 main character coded in D&D, which is supposed to be like, you know, group stuff. It was a shame. Yeah, like it was nice to read all that stuff. It was at that point that I was like, I gotta take more writing control over all this, because if players are accusing AI generation over just another player getting their plot points mentioned because they don't remember it, I don't think these players should be writing. I think I should just like take more control away from them. They shouldn't be writing if they can't consider other players. So I just went out of my way to like write and fill in a bunch of holes to close up a bunch of other characters' things. And people who knew and paid attention to other players' characters understood like, yeah, this is clearly for this person's character. But a lot of people who were getting mad were just like, this is just erasing my lore. It's like, this isn't about you. It's about a whole party of players. It is quite a shame that the people couldn't understand that and really took it as you're erasing everything. And it's like, I don't know how to tell you this, but you haven't been paying attention for 2 to 3 whole years when it comes to be playing D&D. You've kind of dropped the ball really hard, and I don't think you should be writing anymore. But now I have full control, chat members, so I don't really mind. Having full control of the writing is very nice, and having people who offer ideas instead of demanding things be done is also very nice, because anytime I was asked something, it was a demand. So like, you have to put in this character arc and it needs to go exactly this way, or you need to put this character in and they have to act this exact way. When it comes to Sherry, he's like, hey, can you have this thing happen at any point in any way? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Or like when Kerosene asked for like plot threads to happen, I'm just like, yeah, we could have this set up to do this for later in this type of way. And he's okay with it. But everyone else, the other group originally was just like, it has to go this exact way or no way at all. I need to have my depressive outcrash despite having all 7 emeralds and the Aegis sword and the Master sword and the Excalibur to say that I feel weak despite having all these trinkets, because it should happen. I want it to happen, even though it doesn't make any sense. Crazy series of events, truly. The refusal to like ad-lib or budge, or the necessary need to write scripts that they were all doing instead of writing bullet points to go off of vague plot points to what's the word? What is the word? Improvise off of, was a huge detriment to many of the players, because he just wrote scripts instead of ideas, which were not going to work because they were players and not, you know, they were not GMs. But they acted a lot like GMs. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Honestly, guys, I say all this like bad stuff about D&D all the time, but you don't have to worry about this happening. I know most of you guys are like, "Oh, I'm scared to play D&D." You guys never have to worry. I am my group was the like unironically the worst outlier you could possibly get. If you play with most people, you will not see like all these problems. You'll see like one or maybe two of these problems when it comes to players, or maybe even the GM itself. But my group was a huge outlier of just completely wrong misinterpretations on D&D, how it worked, and just very toxic personalities. You don't have to assume. Yeah, you guys don't have to assume that if you ever did want to play D&D that you'll have to worry about this. You have to worry about maybe like one or two of these things, but yeah, it's not a common occurrence for this type of thing to happen, at least in such an intense way. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. That's right. You are now behemoth. Bum 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 bum. Even still chat, like I said, the spell that I still like running and playing and writing for D&D. D&D is still a fun thing to do now, because I was going to drop it like 50 times. But, nah, I feel great. Yeah, I had people constantly telling me to drop it and stop jamming for this group of players. And I would tell them this multiple times, and they would just hand wave, being like, they don't know what's going on here, so they're not allowed to tell you to drop it. I'm like, you are horrible. You are a self-centered person. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. What the fuck? I clicked that to change. I think I canceled by accident. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's getting hot in my room again. I gotta pull up my sleeves. You guys can see how thin my arms are now. Bah. Mm. Mm. Chad, which one of you are Final Fantasy nerds? Which one of you knows the best version of Final Fantasy 1 to play? Because I really just don't think I like Final Fantasy, apparently, when it comes to their gameplay. At least the old classic ones. And I like classic RPG gameplay. But it just seems so boring. I think I actually might like Dragon Quest more than Final Fantasy. A rare occurrence in society. Like, it is just basic, but I just don't know why it just didn't seem fun. I'm okay with basic, but it just didn't seem fun. Also, I'm kind of hungry. Maybe I should order McDonald's. I have leftover food, but that's gonna be like my late night snack. I think I need lunch. I haven't eaten at all today, chat. Let's get some McDonald's. Oh my god. Turn it off. Turn it off. Stop. Stop. I don't want notifications. Stop. Stop it. I don't want it. Yeah, you can ask me a Delta-related question. I know a good amount. I'm a bit autistic when it comes to Toby Fox's Wild Ride. Well, hold on, I'm trying to like do my payment method. Payment was declined. What do you want me to do? I can't use anything else. Watch me about to learn that like I'm broke or something, chat. Trying to see what I can get that's nice. But no, I don't. Well, asking me if I knew Deltarune things is one thing, but now you're asking me to Deltarune to Half-Life. I do not know Half-Life, so I can't say if it is or not. I never played Half-Life, chat. At least fully and normally. I have like played 1 and 2, but I did not really pay attention. It was just, you know, fun stuff. So I didn't really fully pay attention to shit like that. Oh my god, Blackvoiced. Why'd you come all the way in here to tell me you don't like any Sonic games? What purpose? I I didn't even mention Sonic. For what purpose? Are we just mentioning games we don't like now? I don't care. You were playing Sonic just now. Oh, Stranger's Paradise. You're playing Sonic and you realize how dog shit this game is? What Sonic game? I'm trying to look for food to get. I'm so hungry, chat. I'm so hungry. One of the old arcade games? There's only one arcade game for Sonic, and that's Sega Sonic, whatever it is, with Mighty and Ray. I don't think is Tails in there. Do you see Tails? If it's Sonic 2, I think most people like Sonic 2 and see it as the golden crown of society. Bless you. I don't think he's trying to rage bait me. I don't really know how good it is. I've played Sonic 2 before, but like, I only hear good things about it. Oh, yeah, you don't understand the basics of Sonic, I see. The game isn't about momentum, it's about learning to get around the fastest way possible. Not just going fast, it's about how to move around the most efficiently speedy ways possible. You're speed running. You're not race car driving, you're speed running. That's the difference between Sonic. That's what Sonic actually is. It's speed running, not racing. You want racing? You play Sonic Forces. Reddit spiel. I mean, that's just true. It's a speedrunning game. Chat members, fun fact. Sonic was founded on trying to speedrun not Mario 64. Sonic was created based on the idea of speedrunning the original Mario game. And you can speedrun that really fast by knowing the route and jumping around. The way you see people efficiently play Mario 1. That's how you're supposed to play Sonic. A very fast version of Mario 1. With some more extra moves. You never played Sonic out of the Retro Switch thing? Yeah. Pretty much the same thing. What's actual good Sonic content they hate? I don't know much actual good Sonic content they hate. Actually, I don't know of many games that Sonic fans actually hate because those fuckers like anything, even dog shit. Like 06. No, the Sonic fandom loves Sonic Boom. They don't like the game because, you know, there's a game for Sonic Boom, right? That was like the worst thing ever made. They love Sonic Boom. The Sonic fandom loves Sonic Boom. They love that shit. They love that shit, and they always talk about how they wish they got a season 3. They love Sonic Boom. Sonic fans love Sonic Boom. I like Sonic Boom. But it's the game they're talking about. You only hear them shit on the show. I don't know where you are at, but on Twitter, even on Twitter, they like Sonic Boom, and Twitter fucking hates everything. They say constantly good things on YouTube. They say constantly good things on Twitter. People constantly ask for a third season. People love the cast and crew. The Sonic Boom writers and people have been treated very nicely. People love them. They say like they're the only good thing about Sonic in those years. Yeah, but everyone loves the show. The entire fandom loves the show. I've never really heard any complaints about the show, ever. Other than the fact that, you know, it was existing in the first place. But after people watched it, and, you know, after it came out, people constantly loved the show and how good it is. I'm still trying to look for food. I'm getting so distracted telling you guys about Sonic lore. But yeah, people love Sonic Boom. I think, unironically, Playboy, you have completely misconstrued people talking about the video game. It is only the game I've ever seen people shit on. I think you actually seen people talk about the game and thinking that it's the show. Because the game the game was made to work with the show. I think that's what you're seeing. You're just constantly seeing complaints about the video game because they are the exact same name. There's no different name between the show and the game. It's the exact same name. So I think that's why you're seeing it. No, the concept I'm posting clip from the show. Yeah, I've never seen that before in my life. I think you're on bad parts of the internet. I've actually never seen it before in my life. 4-piece signature chicken. Why can't I get chicken tenders? Yeah, I don't see this anywhere. Even like the biggest, like the actual figureheads in the community don't show it. I don't even see the Japanese audience shitting on it. And the Japanese audience is so fucking shit. What is Zaxby's? I don't know what that is. What is that? Yeah, trust me, I'm actually part of the Sonic fandom, and I actually do stuff for a bunch of groups in there. I only hear good things about the Boom continuity. I've never really seen anyone shit it. Like I know a lot of people. I know the official artists. I know a lot of the fan-made creators. I know a bunch of the big artists. I know a bunch of the big content creators, etc. And I've never heard any of them. And these are like the big people who have like huge sways in the community. None of them say anything bad about Boom. If anything, most people beg for characters like Styx to come back. I see people constantly begging for Styx and being sad they removed her. Yeah, I don't see anyone saying anything bad about them. Discord? Well, that's why you're on Discord. Discord is probably the worst social site ever. Let me look up this restaurant you just told me about. Hold on. Let me see if it's anywhere near me. I'm gonna check. Zaxby. No, that's not anywhere near here. Yeah, there's no Zaxby's. I don't care. It's not what I asked for. What are you telling me this for? There's already a Tim Hortons here. There's already a Tim Hortons here. I was late debating whether to go to it to get coffee late, like last 2 days ago. It's already here. You don't like the games except for the racing game? Yeah, the racing games are nice. I hate the song. Hi, Shadowflame. Hi. Sonic All-Stars Racing. Yeah, All-Stars Racing was fun as fuck. It was better than Mario Kart 8. Was it 8? I think it was 8. No. I think it was no, the 3DS game. I can't remember which. There was one time a Sonic racing game felt more fun than a Mario Kart game. I think it was like 8 or 7. I think it was 7. 8 was like peak. Yeah, All-Stars Race. No, All-Stars Racing is a different game. All-Stars Racing Transformed is another one. I'm trying so hard to find food, chat. I'm like getting so distracted every time you guys open your mouth. I can't close chat. It's part of OBS. I'd shut down the stream if I did that. Can't. I'm gonna lose all my things and I have to promote I have to promote. No, my viewer count's gonna go down because Twitch sucks. God, I wish this McDonald's had better deals. They have no deals anywhere. I hate this, chat. There's no deals. There's no bundles. There's nothing good. Six McNuggets, buy one, get one free. I do not want McNuggets. Actually, yeah, might as well just buy some McNuggets, chat. Fuck it. It's been a while since I've had McNuggets, but they're pretty alright. Oh yeah, it definitely is 100% Force. It's a good game. It looks great. I've never even played God of War looks fun. Uber One paused. I don't know what to tell you. It's not letting me pay for Uber One. You're not accepting my card, you're not accepting my PayPal. I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah, people hate for the sake of hating. Trust your own judgment. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to draw the celebration picture. Yeah, gamers make me ashamed to be a gamer too. I've seen the Sonic fans shitting on the charity stream because they don't get a new game announcement because a lot of them on Twitter are greedy as fuck. Do we have to play as a woman? Yeah. Hi, Wi-Fi. Hi. Well, to be fair, Christian's crazy. Everyone always knew Christian was crazy. Yeah, Christian was just a locale. If you even understand what that word means. Hello, Sensanu. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, I got Discord. Do exclamation point Discord. It'll pop up. What do you mean, Tone? I don't think I was even sassy. Are you being so rude? So rude to me. I mean, he's still a lolcow, though. He's still a lolcow, though. Sure, he doesn't really do anything crazy anymore. Oh, my neck hurts so bad. I gotta lean my chair back. I'm getting sweaty. Outlived another one. Wings is... Yeah, Wings is sad. This is the cutest Sandy ever! If I refine the style, I could probably start making chibi Sandy arts. I've started learning how to just use distortion to get around and doing things. Just on my Twata. Cut an eyeful. Yeah, that's my Twitter for you. Eyefuls of suggestive Sandy parts, but no explicit nudity. How's a local 5'7"? I'm great. I'm very hot in my room though. It's getting hot. My ice is completely melted. Yeah, I'll go back. What the hell? I was drinking water. Oh, it's very hot in my room. I need one of those fans. I don't know what outfit I'm drawing on this guy, like, actually. I think I'm just drawing the, hardcore social film liquor pornovism. Oh, that's crazy. Can't name drop, you're a coward. You know, chat, I was also planning on doing like a JoJo, not JoJo. Yeah, I was actually, so I can talk about this more. So with me in that gym, I talked about this a while ago. I planned to like run a JoJo D&D campaign to practice with that GM so that we were better working together in terms of like running and doing, you know, 2 GMs at the same time. And he would not fucking, he would not fucking want to do it. Getting them gains? I'm too thin for that. I need to eat more. And I eat a lot. I'm just have a fast metabolism. But as I'm saying, yes, the JoJo campaign, I was practicing with, I was trying to get that GM who I originally had around to work with me so that we can, you know, practice and be better GMs together. So that we can, you know, flow off each other's way of playing way better. Because we both knew JoJo and it was a very easy thing to like, you know, improvise and practice how well we work together. He did not want to do it. He made up a bunch of excuses and even did some stupid request of just being like, oh, you have to play the entirety of the 7th Stand User, which is like a really old RPG, not even old, it's an RPG Maker game that was from 4chan. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you gotta play through the entirety of the 7th Stand User and fucking, and get through it. Just to do it. And I was like, "You're serious? This is not just for fun. This is for us to practice and learn. You shouldn't be memeing around like this. We're trying to learn how to be better GMs." And he's just like, "Yeah, no, I don't want to do it. We're gonna wait that way." And I said, "Fine, okay, whatever. I'll just wait." And other people were like asking him to do it because they're like, "Oh, I want to play that campaign," and also they knew that it would be pretty good for us to work together. Did you have a heart attack? You shouldn't be on Twitter. I mean, on Twitter, Twitch. You should be laying down. Well, I guess it's technically laying down. But I was like, we should be practicing. We should be working together to see how we could do our thing. And he just didn't do it. And then I heard later from like other people that, oh no, he just didn't want to do it because he said he had so many campaigns. But he wasn't running any of them. He was just being a head ass. One of them said your first name. Oh, what's your first name? David, Dylan, Matt, Max, Manny, Cartoonia. Yeah, I never got to do the JoJo campaign because that fucking lazy fucker misunderstanding the whole point of the campaign is like it's to practice. I don't care if you have so many campaigns running, that's your fault. You made like 50 of them. Is your name very obscure? Is that why no one will ever know it? Yeah, I didn't get to do that campaign. I also never got the start of a Dragon Ball one, which I was playing around with the idea of. A lot of my D&D ideas were screwed over by players and GMs. GM singular. It'd be easy to dox you. God dang. It's Greenlandic. Oh, I see. Guys, look at me. I look like a fucking... I look like a bottle. I look like a tube. Like one of those bottles. It's so thin up here. It gets wide down here. It's even wider because my blanket is covering most of my thighs. These are the gains that I'm getting. Let's sword fight. I'm too big for that. Maybe. I don't know if I'm too big for that. My whole Twitter account and Peel is how big I am. That's like my whole vibe. I'm bigger than most VTubers. I'm so big that it pisses off some VTubers who like small dick art. I'm so big that Fua gets mad because he thought he was large. My whole bit is that I'm so huge, bigger than most VTubers. I'm so large that my bulge gets me banned on Twitter, which is on Twitch, which is why we have a plushie. Maybe we literally have been banned for how big I am. Because my print is too large. I'm pretty sure I'm big. I wasn't saying to scare you. I'm just telling you the facts that I'm so big that I've really got in trouble. I got in trouble for it. Noted. I'm in hockey. I had to learn about hockey and everything because our GM never properly explained it to us. Our GM never explained hockey and how it all worked. Yeah, me. This brush, I thought this was yours. Oh yeah, it's mouse. Yeah. I bet you had partners say that too. Documents. Which pen is this? Here you go. I already don't remember how this thing looks. I'm gonna have to go look at the my reference. I think I have it right here. I can see how it works. Oh, it's completely fucking wrong. Oh no, I'm drawing my outfit. I'm drawing my fighting game outfit by accident. Hello, Mimic. Everyone blew up. It's all over. Hello, Twinkle. Hello. Twinkle. Retweet my charity post so I can make money for LGBT. We're selling it. The pre-orders are live now, Twinkle. Look, it's live now. We've already made 100 sales. We raised $4,000. Now I'm drawing the 100 sale celebration image. Look how small and cute it is. I got chibi style. Hi, Twinkle. Hello, hi. I'm still trying to find a restaurant to take my dad. I probably should take him to a steakhouse. The thing is, I don't know any reliable steakhouses here in the city. And it's gonna take too long for me to test them out. Hi, Zena. Hello, hi. Yeah, we made $4,000. $4,800. Let me see. Does this go over the shoulders? I do not remember how this outfit works. It goes over the shoulders. You shrimp yourself for burger and burritos. It's Father's Day. You're not a father. This is not for taking out a fucking twink. It's for taking out a man. To show him how much you appreciate him. As your parent. Not taking him to some trash fucking restaurant. For just a burger and burritos. Funny story, Chai. You are a father? Are you actually a father? That's crazy. A top of fathers not smashing and having sex. I honestly don't know how to draw this. I really do not know. I just put him in this area and just be like, I don't know what outfit to draw him in. on, I'm typing. Can take the CC's. CC's is permanently closing. You already went out for some fancy Pika IDK about this weekend. Sub our pizza, shitty arcade, more depressing Chuck E. Cheese's. No. No, I'll just do my default outfit. My normal casual fit for it. I do like dim sum. I can sketch this out and just see how it looks. You're pretty young and stupid, very toxic relationship, and then you became a father. That's many such cases. These Minecrafters, they be mining their craft. Yeah, Chai, now you know how to wrap it up. Coolin'. And she's on birth control. As much as I like that, we're gonna go with shorts, chat. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Jean shorts or dolphin shorts? George sounds uncomfortable. Dolphin shorts are comfortable though. You like jorts? I don't want to bother looking for the right kind. I just want comfortable pants. If I have to choose between having to look for a comfortable right kind or just pants that are just already comfortable, I'm choosing the ones that are already comfortable. What color? You can see them right here. What do you mean? They're right here. Dolphin shorts are also that short. What do you mean, but? They're like the same length. Well, you can barely see that. You're not looking. I don't have any shorts to put on. There are no jorts to put on. And besides, it's hot as hell. Why the fuck would I be wearing jeans? Yeah, you'll never see me in shorts, because why the fuck would I go outside wearing shorts, Tinku? I'm never gonna wear shorts outside. I have skinny legs. Only my thighs are slightly big. I'm gonna embarrass myself by wearing shorts. Oh, why the fuck? Why would I ever do that? I just realized my phone has not been plugged in this whole time. We could disconnect at any moment. That's literally what I just said. I'm outside with you on a date. I'm not wearing shorts outside ever. You won't get me to wear shorts outside. He's gonna explode. There he goes. He hates you. Do that. Sandy, Jim, Mark, when? Next time we hang out. Next time I won't fucking get cold feet and panic because I took an edible. And I'll actually go to the gym with you. Fuck my anxiety. I don't really know any answers that are really that pretentious. I just know that artists can be kind of pretentious. My OBS still disconnected? Why'd my stream die? I just switched my thing so I didn't have to disconnect, and then bam, disconnect, reconnect. Fucking OBS. Flop stream. Why call me a flop? It's not my fault. I at least swapped it over to prevent us from crashing. And then bam. Thing was like, oh, we're gonna disconnect your internet for a second. Spotty connection sometimes, chat. Annoying, but it's whatever, chat. At least you're all still here. Well, at least most of you were. We had 40 viewers. I hate when that happens. I hate when I have high viewers and then stream's like, oh, he's reached a high view number. Disconnect and reconnect the stream. He's botting. Oh yeah, I'm at 53 viewers. I can't wait to watch the number immediately go down. Yeah, I reconnected my phone and then it was like suddenly like, oh, I'm gonna disconnect. I just see you switched over to Ethernet cable and you have better connection. I'm gonna shut down the stream. I'm gonna shut down and disconnect your connection. I mean, my OBS didn't crash. I just like lost connection. And I had to wait for OBS to reconnect even though I was connected to Ethernet. I hate it. It's slightly annoying. Alright, now I'm trying like a different type of like, you know, cute fit. My classic Sandy fit. What were we even talking about before this? Oh yeah, we were talking about going out in shorts. Yep. Yeah, I'd love to go to the gym with you and not fucking lose my mind because I got high and my anxiety acted up on me for no reason. So mad. Like after I calmed down, I was like, oh, I'm so mad I didn't stay. This man Tinku put makeup on me and everything to get me to go to the gym. Pants are lame? What did he mean by this? I like wearing baggy pants. But I also just like not wearing pants. You've seen me in my sweatpants, haven't you? My sweatpants are kind of baggy. I don't really have that many baggy pants anymore because I got rid of most of them, but I have a few. But it's also just like whenever we go out, I like wearing my fanciest clothes, and I don't really see my fancy clothes as like good. I like wearing my white and black ones to make my outfit match. Remember, you want me to wear more clothes, you need to give me more cosplays from my phone if you want me to wear more things. You want me to dress up more? You guys need to start buying gifts off my throne again. It's been so long since Chad has got me like an outfit to wear and I took pictures for them. The blue Twitch is starving for new outfits, chat. What do you mean? The green is sickening. And I think only one person remembers. It's the person who's been like, I forgot who their name was. But it's the one who's been trying to get me the ASMR mic so I can make ASMR for you guys. I'm like, huh, perhaps. Yeah, Sandy ASMR. This sounds like something I hear all the fucking time, Playboy. I fucking hate artists. I'll take my whole stock. Playboy, let me tell you something about artists. I've had this discussion before a few times. Let me tell you guys. Let me take a big drink of water. So I don't hang around with artists anymore, majority of them. Because a lot of them are exactly like that. They complain if you ask for updates. They delay your commission if you ask for updates. They sit there and play video games instead of doing your comms. It's like me, that like I get my commissions done in like a week, usually a week turnaround. Is how fast I get my commissions and stuff done. Because like you guys can see how fast I draw on stream. And they can draw fast and they could, but they just don't want to, and they kind of just screw you over. A lot of artists are just like that, where they'll just scam art and run away, and a bunch of other artists defend them because, oh, I like how this person draws. So the artists in the community hide them and shit. I know someone who was paid like $1,000 or like over $1,000 for commissions, and they just weren't doing the comm. They weren't doing the comm, and then I got in trouble for saying that's kind of a dick move, and all the other artists defended them. Yeah, they try to get you to give you through PayPal so that you can't refund, have you send it through like as a friend and shit. I mean, no, they still do. There's a guy named Hori on Twitter. Go look at Hori, search up his name on Twitter. There goes the follower count, the view count went down. Curse you, Twitch, or OBS, it's your fault. Yeah, look at Hori on Twitter. He still has a lot of likes, a lot of followers. People are still commissioning him, even though everyone is in their comments saying like, hey, they still they're not paying commissions, they're not doing the stuff, they're not paying your money, etc. blah blah, and they're still getting commissions because no one's really calling them out. A lot of the artists in the community just aren't calling them out or just letting them be, even though they know they're bad. Like they keep all this stuff secret. It's like it would help a lot more people if you told everybody. Like a lot of artists are just kind of dicks to their commissioners. Like I got in so much trouble for calling it out, how artists were like that. Like telling like, hey, you shouldn't be doing this. And I got like banned from multiple artist servers for this. For saying like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't do this. They're dicks. For not liking artists who were doing that. I'm like, it was a dick move. I didn't like it. And I'm within my full reason to be mad. Yeah, there's a ton of artists doing that still. And no one's doing anything about it because a lot of artists cover for each other and they don't call them out. I know really big artists that people just like, and quote unquote, he just like stole a bunch of money with comms, never finished them, and then just showed back up and just keeps casually getting attention from big artists, even though he like, you know, ditched everybody and did all that and never gave them their money back and stuff. An artist fucking tried to scam me out of a commission and never paid me and kept buying commissions and just kept streaming on Twitch. And it's like, dude, you haven't paid me. And I had to keep complaining. I was one of multiple people who didn't get paid. I don't even know if everyone else got paid or just me because I kept complaining. And he tried to get me to do more work for him while he just still didn't pay me. Artists are tone deaf. Don't ever commission an artist through PayPal if you can help it. Like literally use like VGen or any of those other websites that, you know, have support so that you can force them to finish your work or get your money back. Do not trust an artist that barely has a social media presence in terms of how they talk or interact with people. They're antisocial and bad at situations and are just kind of greedy. Trust me, chat. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Seen this happen many, many times before. It is. And they can't get a refund because they did it through PayPal as like a friend and family thing, right? That's what they do. Never, ever, ever do that. Do not trust them. A lot of artists are actually scum doing that. Yeah, it's always that. That's what they always try to do, man. Yeah, like, literally just go through one of the websites. Yeah, a lot of artists do that. It's crazy. My food is here. Let me go grab it. My dad picked it up. Yeah, but artists are scum like that. Let me go grab my food. So out my room, my head is wet. pulls my pants off. I got my McDonald's. Ugh. Yeah, don't trust any artist who's not really commissioning through like VGen, Skeb, or like Commiscio, or like websites that like go through a service. Like, don't do your best to avoid artists who only use PayPal, because you can never hold them accountable if something happens. Like, a lot of big artists are like that, and a lot of big artists cover for those people. It's quite annoying. I got the fries and the nuggets. Ugh. What'd you miss? I got food. McDonald's. Is it? I guess so. I just got nuggets and fries. It's a well-cut bag. A cup of one of the players. Yeah, British guy this morning. I love eating so much, chat. Good night, anyway. Good night. Okay, enough shoving fries in my mouth, otherwise I'm gonna choke. Ah. Licks my fingers, drink some water. Ah. How you gonna make us all jealous? And mozzarella sticks. Why would I be jealous? Twinkle does that for me every time I hang out with him. Twinkle! Twinkle! Jingle jingle! I'm hungry! Wow. McNuggets are good. I completely forgot. Let me sit in my chair. Put this bag down somewhere. Where am I gonna put this bag? It'll cover up one of my 3 monitors. Okay, not that one. That's fine. How am I gonna get ants? I just set the bag down. I set the bag down for like a second. Honestly, I don't know what outfit. I have no idea what outfit to give my Osui. Alright, chat, which outfit? Number 1? Or number 2? What do you think, Twinku? Number 1, casual fit? Or number 2, canon Sanny? Because I'm not drawing the RPG outfit because that one's busy as fuck and hard. Canon. We should actually run a poll. Hold on. Let me duplicate this so that we can run a poll. I'm also gonna put it in my server. You guys are just gonna help me get a general consensus. Number 1 or number 2? Let's run the poll. We'll have the duration be 2 minutes. Time to send in your votes, chat. Yeah, it would defeat the purpose if you guys could vote multiple times. 3. I thought about just keeping him a naked blob. I'm gonna vote for the shorts. Pokey likes number 2. Pokey likes the shorts. Based on? Oh, that's based on nothing, really. Just like, it was like a Jingshi and then fighting game. Pretty much I just kind of like made up the outfit for him to have an official fit. Number 1 has won. Poor Pokey. He wanted the other one. Well, he just wanted the shorts. But they're both shorts. So I don't really know. No, you're not. Guess they're trying to get sneakers with tools to take off their sneakers. You pretty much got the cooler shorts. I'm not taking my sneakers off. I am Sneakers O'Toole. Actually, I could just polish this up. I don't really need to do anything. I just polish this SketchUp. I didn't take my sneakers off. I am still Sneakers O'Toole. Take those sneakers off. Take them off. We'll never catch him. Not in these shoes. I don't know why I'm using my mouse when I could just be using my thing. I'm so lazy. Where is my music? Why did it stop? YouTube, you piece of dog shit. Sneakers old tool. I will should chat the. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention this earlier. We did have one problem. At least Tori had one problem when posting the thing on Blue Sky. So like, of course it's Blue Sky, so of course there's gonna be a problem because people on Blue Sky are crazy, which is why I don't bother posting there. We posted the art on Blue Sky, etc., and Tori got like a annoying commenter who was claiming that us calling us titling the whole thing a femboy thing was a slur, and then Tori just started like you know, going back and forth with them, and there's some meet, and then we kind of convinced them to like not bother, and then Tori hid the comment so that the whole thread would go with it. But that person would just constantly go and be like, oh no, this is a slur, this is meant to be used against trans women to demean them, and we were like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's not what it's for. We're trying to support charity. And they just kept going off on a tirade and a tangent. And Tori didn't stop replying to them. Well, I just kept going on and yapping about it. Claiming that, oh, femboy was a slur made up to insult trans women. It's like, this is not a thing that happened. It was a crazy mess of a situation. And Tori was just like, oh, I'm too tired for this. I can't bother with this. I'm like, yeah, don't bother. Just mute them, block the thread, and then you're done. Crazy ass series of events, honestly. That person went on like a whole tirade and just started talking to himself on their page, being like, oh, this is why I don't come here. Blue Sky is so anti-feminist and stuff. Like, what are you talking about? This is the most baby site ever. This is the reason I don't go on Blue Sky. Those kind of people are there. Yeah. Where they claim trap was a slur, then they're like, oh, then everyone's like, okay, we'll start calling them femboys. Now they're trying to say femboys are a slur. And it's just the same thing that trap's supposed to be. It's like, no, we changed it purely because you guys kept calling the other one a slur. So he swapped it. And this person was just crashing out on their Blue Sky page, yelling at people who just blocked them. Hi, Star. Yeah, drawing again, but art is on the schedule. Yeah, well, what happened, Sam, was that Tori posted, like, the femboy clap thing on Blue Sky to, like, get people's sales. And then, of course, people on Blue Sky always had to make problems out of nothing. Claiming that Tori was offending trans people because they were using a slur, and I was like, this is not a slur. Everyone was like calling that person homophobic, being like, what are you doing? You're being homophobic. This is unfair to, like, these people. They're going out their way to try and convince people that femboy was a slur made up, invented to insult trans people. And no one was really buying it. I went to look at their page, and it looked like that person just hates anybody who is, like, male but feminine presenting, saying that, oh, they're taking spaces away from trans women. Like, they were insulting drag queens and saying that they don't deserve to be in this. They took spaces away from us. It's like, I do not think this is true. Yeah, they just hate anybody who is male and femme presenting, assume they're just taking their place, which is like, this isn't a thing. And the whole charity was going to LGBT in general, including trans people, so I don't know why they were being such a jerk about it. Yeah, they're pretty unhinged. I look at their page. They're pretty unhinged. Being like, oh, I'm gonna go back to Tumblr where it's better. I'm like, oh my god, you're one of those people. You're so bad that not even Blue Sky is enough for you. You want to stay on Tumblr. That's crazy. I'm just glad Tori didn't get, like, stressed out over that. Not even touchy. Some people are just crazy and have to make things about themselves. Because none of what they said was true. A lot of what they said was just complete incorrect and made up. Because a lot of that is just straight up a lie. Femboy was not made up as a slur for trans people. Yeah, but this was on Blue Sky, so yeah, it was a Blue Sky thing. It's like, of course it's Blue Sky. Of course Blue Sky caused problem. Yeah, artists after the big ban went to Twitter. Tumblr blowing up ruined a bunch of sites. Or imploding, really. So you're so slow. I don't even check Tumblr either, yeah. Like, no point. Plus, if that's the kind of people who are on there, I do not want to get involved with those people. Goodbye, Star. Goodbye. 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 You pre-ordered the book? Wow, another sale! Thank you, Zaner. Thank you for supporting the charity and not being like a Blue Sky user. Insane though. Insane that they just went out of their way to do that. Ugh. Out of all the sites that were a problem with the charity, it had to be Blue Sky. It's like, it's not even a surprise. Where's my eraser? I'm just cleaning up the little effects because I'm just making a small, simple chibi sketch. Bum 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 bum. Your fingers seem too long. Bum. I just realized the pop-up thing isn't even working right now. Where are my little creaturas? Test. Oh, I know, I have it on the left. I'm stupid. I'm like, where's my little things? It's on the left. I'm dumb. Chat, it's so fucking hot in my room. Ah. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I got pressing the folder button. Okay, where are my colors? Oh. They stretch up so oh, Goku, I didn't see you told me to drink water. I was paying attention. Oh. Ah. Get out! Get out! I don't care! I don't care! Get out! I didn't see this line here. Fuck. Of course the one time I'm using that thing when I'm not using it. No! Fuck it. I swear, I've erased this thing like 3 times. How does it keep popping up? Bum, bum. I'm gonna have to like open up that fighting animation so that I can feel the colors. Oh, it's gonna take forever to load because it's so big. Damn it. Ah. Slowly making me regret not relining this whole thing. I don't want to. Hey, what are you doing? Got your way in, got your wings. My jaw hurty. Oh. Beautiful. I have to start eating some lard. Oh. Fuck! I almost dropped my food. Fucking goddamn arm. It's so hot. Oh. Let's see if I can make this look good, chat. I'm not confident. What's up, baiters? Bum 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 bum. Actually, I can duplicate this. Well, dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna have to pull a fool and end stream early, chat, because how hot it is. I can't stream under these conditions. I'll definitely try to get this done, but I think I might relax after this. I mean, I'm not gonna stop stream now. I'm thinking about later though, because it is hot, chat. Bum, 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 bum. Give me another chicken nugget. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, time to play all the Final Fantasy games, chat. Time to drop the stream. They're so boring, chat. I want to do that, but it's actually so boring. I'd rather play Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest looks so fun. I just don't find Final Fantasy. I look at it and I'm just like, this looks like actually what everyone says an RPG looks like to play. Yeah, but like the bad way. It's what everyone says it looks like. Not good positive, like here's the basic fantasy. I like that. This looks like what everyone bad says about an RPG. I just don't, it just doesn't look fun to me. It does not look fun to play. I think I really have to play it, but it just does not look fun. I love Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is a basic fantasy, and I love that shit. But Final Fantasy, I don't know, chat. It just don't seem that fun to me. Blah. Yeah, everyone likes 7 and 10. They like 8 as well. I just can't. It just doesn't look fun. I love RPGs, chat, but it just doesn't look fun. I think I really have to try it, but it just really looks boring. No, Persona. Persona is not basic. Final Fantasy looks basic boring to me. I love RPGs. Like I said, just Final Fantasy looks basic boring. Persona's so fucking weird. Of course it's not basic or boring. Banshee. It doesn't help that my first impression of Final Fantasy gameplay was 14. So like I'm just kind of soured on it. You just don't. Because Dragon Quest is just so much fun, chat. I love Dragon Quest. It's so fun. Because I'm not gonna want to play Final. I can't play the Dragon Quest MMO. The whole point is to get to want to play because it's for Japanese people only, and I don't have VPN money. And I don't want to bother getting banned 5 times because I can't respond. And they ban you if they find out you're English. You get banned immediately. It's not made for America. You can't play Dragon Quest online. It's not for us. It's for the Japanese only. They don't like you guys. Dragon Quest team was very xenophobic, and they just really didn't like Americans. I say team, but it was like 5 people. Yeah, it's fun. Because they suck. Kind of botched all the Dragon Quest releases. Yeah, last one was good, but that was after the main guy who was stopping it from coming out died. Yeah, Dragon Quest is fun. I just think Dragon Quest is very fun, chat. It does very fun things, and Final Fantasy just does not seem like it would do very fun things. Honestly, I could probably stream Persona 3 to 4 now and play 5 on my Switch. Because I can play the remakes. Because I played the basic one. I played the normal ones. But I don't want to like replay those on stream. And I can play the remakes. And I'm not going to get it on my Switch because Alice is a piece of dog ass. Who refuses to fix their Switch ports. No. Can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah? Have any of you even played Final Fantasy to tell me a good reason why to play it? Like, have any of you ever played a Final Fantasy game to say like what is a nice, interesting thing about playing it. Because battle system doesn't look that crazy. Like, well, I mean crazy, just like intriguing. And I like basic shit as well. I like Dragon Quest. But it doesn't look that intriguing or engaging. The stories don't seem too great. Well, I say that, but I don't know anything about the story. I don't know anything about the story to really grab me. This feels super duper boring. And like, I know it's one of the originals, but Dragon Quest is fun despite being that. I do also want to stream all the Dragon Quest games too. That'll be fun. Of course, I have to wait till I can afford the remakes of 1, 2, and 3 because, goddamn, money. Shit's like $100. For 3 games that are all pixel art. .5 HD. $15's the only one that you play. Yeah, I've only heard bad things about 15. $15 is a monumental failure. What's 15? Persona 4 and and Paper Mario. Never played Dragon Quest. I already like Dragon Quest. I'm not Final Fantasy. I already like Dragon Quest, chat. I love it. I was so hyped when Shiri was gonna stream it. And then Kai just didn't really do much, but it was fun. Because I like Bravely Default, I like Dragon Quest, I like so many other Square Enix RPGs that I played that I like. Chrono Trigger was pretty fun, and the story was really great. I just, you know, I wasn't vibing too much to continue just playing it on stream. But it was fun. I love Live a Lie, I love Octopath Traveler. I just can't find a reason to give a fuck about Final Fantasy. It seems so interesting, but I look at it, I'm like, this doesn't seem that interesting. And it's not even gameplay dissonance stuff, because I'm okay with gameplay dissonance. It also doesn't help that the pixel remasters for Final Fantasy look like ass. Like some of the worst pixel art I've ever seen in my life. Typical, I'm gonna put a filter on my emulator type of bullshit. Bad. Because I don't want to cheap it out by playing like all the remakes like Stranger's Paradise and shit like that. I want to play actual game. I just want to find like a fun way to do it. Because I can't, there's not really many ROM hacks and shit like that for it. There's not really any Final Fantasy nerds I know. Well, I hear good things about 6, yeah, but I want to do all of them, chat. So I want to start like 1 and shit. And like, cause obviously 7's gonna be fun. It's 7. I don't doubt that I will enjoy 7. Like, even Xenogears looks more interesting. And that's not even just me being Xenoblade fan. It looks interesting to play. Like, weird as fuck, but it looks interesting. How the fuck did I get down there? Well, we'll go on this journey together, chat. We'll learn why people like this series. Maybe I don't even hear people talk about how much they like Final Fantasy that much anymore. I've never really heard things about Final Fantasy, really. It's such a peculiar series. I always hear about the accolades of Dragon Quest and shit, but not really that much about Final Fantasy. The biggest thing I've ever heard was 15 and the fact that 7 is a gift from mankind, but then there's like 15 other games beyond, you know, the 2 I know people love, which is 7 and 16. It's like I don't hear much about all the others. People always talk about all the different Dragon Quests and how much they love them, but you don't really get that same thing with Final Fantasy. I don't know, maybe Final Fantasy just has an image issue. Welcome to Sandy Kink's What Killed the Final Fantasy franchise? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you, Rookie. Thank you. I didn't bother like doing like super high quality line work for it, but you know, I like it. You want me to stretch? Ah, fine. Ah. Ah. Hello, sunlight. I'm doing well. Hello, thank you. We got our sales up to 100. Thank you, Gorios. Is it a terrible thing you passed on your chair? Probably. I can see where that might be pretty bad. Multiply. Give me this. Give me that. Give me this. You back what? Then you passed out. That might be a little bad. You can't touch my tail. All I have. huge. This is just the tail. Your lower back is in pain. Go to the city. Let me grab some gold. My phone is vibrating and I'm annoyed because I don't want to check it. Why is my phone like vibrating a ton? What's happening? Is someone going live? Oh, like 3 people went live in a row, that's why. I was like, who's messaging me? I'm getting mad. Xander, I just said what happened. You're too late for your joke. You have to be faster. If you want to be funny, you gotta be faster. It's a work calling. I wish I had a job. Don't paint fantasies at me for having a stable job and career. That's so mean. Why would you do something so mean to me like that? Why would you imply I had a stable career and job? I got like 3 more vibrations. What the fuck? Why does everyone go live at 7? Everyone does just go live at 7. Jesus Christ. 5 people. That's another vibration. Do I hear a 6? I guess so. I guess it might be peak hours. Oh, your phone. I thought you were talking about me because of my phone vibrating. I misconstrued. Who else just went live? Jesus Christ. So many people in a row. Is there a collab I don't know about? I don't know. So many people are live. Oh, my leg muscle being weird. I don't want that. I would like to do that. Not exactly the easiest, but I would like to. Everyone can draw. You just gotta believe. Let me see, can I do this and it'll look nice? Oh, it looks silly. Now it's time to draw some textual graffiti, chat. I mean, all this stuff, you can get all the drawing stuff for free. And plus, drawing tablets are super cheap. Like, this one's only $100. You can get a free art program. A drawing tablet is pretty cheap if you can find one from Huion. Because Huion is one of the cheapest brands, better than all the others. And then bam, that's it. Or, you know, you can just get pencils and a book. You don't need to do digital art. You can just get pencils and a book. In terms of time, just do it during your break. That's what I did. Just draw on your break at work. Well, pick and choose. And thank you for following, Blaze. Thank you. You'll have to pick and choose which one you want to do during each day of your break. Exactly, just be PewDiePie. Why are you freezing my music? Why are people still going live? Yeah, drawing daily is a nice cheap trick. This whole thing here was a daily drawing. Like, this whole thing was me drawing daily for like 70 days straight. From the very first one to the very last ones. And you can see how just much better my art got that from here. Like, these are like the first one I did. Like, these are the first. And these are the last. I have to figure out how to draw bronze, guys. I don't know how to draw bronze. I don't know what the bronze coloring is. Bum, bum, bum. Could you make new layer? Make new layer. Ice's birthday. It's gonna be really hard to kind of do. Hold on. Okay, there's a way to do this. I just have to think. Okay, I'm like using like good chunks of my brain to figure this out, chat. Oh, wrong thing. I'm on that. Give me this. Okay. I'm gonna leave it bronze for now. Because it needs the first 100 sales. There we go, chat. I have to change the color of these. Hold on. My hand is tired. My back is sore. My arms are sweaty. It's just 100 sales. I didn't save once during this chat. No. You don't understand. I'm built different. Why does my enter key get stuck sometimes? That's not what that means. This is very nice. I like this. Ow. Let's see. I think I'm actually too tired to do anything else, chat. It's so fucking hot. I might as well just raid you guys out to somebody. Because I'm exhausted and honestly I kind of want to drop porn now. I'm exhausted. It's so fucking hot in here and I want to take off my clothes and I can't do that while streaming. Let me see. Who's live that I can send you guys to out of like the 50 people who went up? We had a decent length stream, almost 4 hours. I'm tired though. I'll send you guys over to Neko. He's playing Vintage Story. Let me just post my things here. Chat, remember to follow my Twitter to see my posts and know when I'm going live. Sweaty. Remember to join my Discord to get notified when I go live. I think I'm feeling so exhausted, like actually. And to go to my website for anything else. Everything else you might need. Hold on. Hold on, I'm getting pings. Let me see these pings are, but yeah, remember to do all those things and go there, chat. Yes, I will tell you all goodbye. Just let me make sure stuff is set up properly before I send you to raid out. You don't need that, Cam. It's literally too late and I'm tired and I'm exhausted. I still don't want to draw. I'm hot and I'm tired. I explained like 5 other things that would stop me from streaming. I gave you like 5 other reasons. I mean, let me turn on the raid to send you guys to stretch my hands. Remember to... Oh, the link's not even up there anymore. Hold on, let me post the links. Let me give you guys the link again. Remember to also pre-order your thing on the link. Remember to pre-order your design if you haven't and if you want one. I'll be stopping stream for now. I'm gonna work on my commissions later after I take a little bit of rest. And I will see you all tomorrow on Packet's birthday. You know, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and it's too fucking hot, chat. So I'm raiding out. Good night. Goodbye. I'm sending you over to Neko, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, chat. Bye-bye. I'm not even moving much. It's so hot. Good night. Good night.